Now listen, I'm going to show you how you're going to putt from way up there. I'm going to give you easy.
Or the topic of today is finding limits. The definition of a limit is not where is it going to reach or where does it end up, but in general, you're trying to find out where is it approaching. And today I'm going to show you a clip of Price is Right to sort of emphasize what I mean by what is the meaning of a limit. So in this clip, we're going to have a Price is Right contestant, and she's going to putt the ball.
Set it up for you. Brandy's going to set it up for you. There you go. You can putt from right there. Louise, this is going to be so easy. How do you hold it? Put the right hand lower, left hand higher, and hold it like here. You know, hold it like you do a baseball bat, except you're going to bring it down like that. Okay. Right hand down, left like a how would you hold a baseball bat? Okay. All you got to do is tap it right into the hole, Louise, and you win an $18,000 Pontiac Vibe. That's all you got.
And I'll pause it right there. And the question I have for you is, do you think she's going to make it into the hole? Do you know if she's going to make it into the hole? Technically, we haven't watched the end of the clip, so we don't know if she's going to, but predicting based on how he taught her, the direction of the ball, or the movie is framed, where do you think the ball is going to go? And that exactly is what the definition of limit is. Where do you think it's going to go? And the first question says -5 minus. So looking at this minus sign right here, that tells me that I need to find the limit as x goes to -5. So here I see x equal to -5. And I'm trying to find it from the left. Now, which of these lines comes from the left? I noticed I have two lines that go towards -5. Here's one of them. And here's the other one. Now, which line is coming from the left? Obviously, it is this one. Now, when it says what is the limit of f of x, it's telling me is what is the y value. And if this is the line, if this is the line from the left, then I know that its y value has to be 1. Now the question says, what about -5 from the right? Well, again, if I highlight, I notice here's -5, and there's two lines that approach -5, one from the right and one from the left. So the one from the right, as I notice, is this one over here. And now that I notice that one, I need to know which y value it's approaching, because remember, that's what the problem's asking for. And I look at my problem, and yes, again, my y value is up here, so the answer to this problem is 5. The next question says, what is -5 in general? Well, you notice that -5 is 1, and -5 plus is 5. And since these two do not match, since these numbers do not match, that means the limit at -5 does not exist. So 0 minus, I need to find where x is 0. It's right here, and I only have one line that approaches, and it's right here. Again, I have one coming from the left and one line coming from the right. And you notice since there's only one value, or only one place where the line hits x equals 0, there is only one y value. And that value is 1 from both the left and the right. And since the one from the left is exactly the same as the one on the right, that must mean that the limit of 0 is 1. Next is 2. Next it says x goes to 2. So now when I look at this, there's only one place where x is 2. And there it is right there. You notice there's now two lines that go towards it. Do you see them? Here's the one from the left, and here's the one from the right. Now here's the cool thing. Do you notice that there are no dots? There are no dots as x approaches 2. So remember, the term limit means where is it approaching or where is it going to. And these arrows indicate to me that it's not stopping, and in fact, it's going to keep on going all the way up. remember, it wants the y value. So if this arrow is going all the way up, the y value must be positive infinity. And you'll notice on the right side, it looks pretty much exactly the same as the left side. So on the right side will also be positive infinity. And because the left and the right values are exactly the same, positive infinity, it means that x goes to 2, it's positive infinity. 6 minus, you'll notice that, again, looking for x goes to 6, left, right, and if they match or not. Well, x equals 6 is here, and you notice again that there are 2 lines. One coming from the left and one coming from the right. So if the question asks 6 from the left, I'm looking at this line right here. And again, I want to know what the y value is. Well, the y value at the left is equal to -1.
You might need to refresh your guide.
From the right, it's a little bit different, is 3. So the left and the right do not match. That means the limit as x goes to 6 does not exist. Now, you might be confused at these ones, and in the past, everyone gets confused. These problems now say I want to know when x goes to infinity and x goes towards positive infinity. So, if you notice in your graph, there is no x equals negative infinity. I see 9 as the highest and negative 9 as the lowest. So you must agree that negative infinity must be all the way out here, and positive infinity must be all the way out here. So I need to know what's the closest, or where is the arrow going as it goes and approaches those 2 places I just highlighted. Well, as x goes towards negative infinity, do you see how I have an arrow that's approaching a certain value? That value, as shown by this dotted line, is -3. So as my x value goes all the way towards negative infinity, my y value, as far as it goes, and looking at the clues, is -3. Positive infinity, going in reverse, I want to know where the arrow is as it approaches, as the x-axis keeps on going all the way towards infinity. I'll look at the rightmost arrow, and I notice that it's right here. And this arrow, instead of stopping at a point like we saw here, we notice that this arrow is going straight up. And we saw it earlier with these arrows. If a line is going straight all the way up, that means the y value that it's going towards is positive infinity. Let me know if you have any more questions. And let's finish the
all you gotta do
video
is tap it right into the
and
hole,
see if
Louise,
she makes it into
and
the
you win
hole.
an $18,000 Pontiac Vibe. That's all you gotta do. There you go. Car's yours. Car's yours. It's first fun. You won the PGA. You won the Masters. And you won a car. We'll be right back with more Price is Right after this. Don't go away.